My Steam wish list is huge. Sometimes I spend hours browsing the Steam store, getting deeper and deeper into the pages because I keep finding things that look good to me, but might not quite be the perfect choice for me to make at that time. Sometimes, when I end up making an impulse purchase on Steam, I go over the refund window and I end up regretting it. It's understandable, due to this, that I've become a little paranoid about what I buy on the platform, at least right away or without it being on sale, regardless of development status. I am glad that I don't feel that way at all about the game that I wanted to recommend to all of you today. Pigface is an early access game that currently features 5 levels with some pretty straightforward main objectives, side objectives, and a whole lot of ways to complete these 5 levels. You have a cute little apartment hub where you can change your wardrobe slightly, use the laptop to select missions and buy things like guns, attachments for the guns, bombs, bats, axes, cigarettes, and morphine. Missions in the game can be done as many times as you like, and you'll continually earn money doing them because mommy needs her little helpers, and it really doesn't get much more complicated than that currently. The game is developed by solo developer Tito Loves You and is published by Dread XP, who have also published games like The Mortuary Assistant and Heartworm. A roadmap to 1.0 will be posted soon, but the game is fully funded and will be releasing into 1.0 regardless of how early access goes. Currently, at this stage, the game is $10 and it's expected to cost more by the time 1.0 releases. So, taking all this into account, watching some gameplay on the store page and reading all of these things, I was intrigued. So, I tossed a wadded up $10 bill at Tito's feet and I got started. Pigface feels a whole lot like Manhunt, Hitman, and Hotline Miami blended into a smoothie. The game offers plenty of weapons to buy, customize, and kill goons with currently. Guns feel and sound satisfying to use. The enemy AI can be a little bit hit and miss. Sometimes they actually do feel pretty reactive to the things that you do, but I have to admit I've run into more than a few that weren't even reacting to my gunfire, and several that just kept running into the door that I was camping. But I can chalk that up to them being too fucked up to notice. It's not that big of a deal. The dev has mentioned that refining the AI is something that they want to do. And the game's only been in early access for a month or so, so don't take that one very slight criticism too seriously. What is here is perfectly fine, and it does work well enough. At the time of writing this, I've actually been hustling pretty hard, and I have around 15 to 20k consistently to spend on whatever I want or need. That does unfortunately mean that my budget, plus my current arsenal, plus my knowledge of enemy placements on the map has kind of trivialized the available content for me. Don't get me wrong, I love my sick-ass Jane Wick arsenal and Anton Chigurh silenced shotgun very much, but I do kind of just feel like I need more people to literally threaten me with a good time. Early on, especially in my first run through the available missions, I had several moments where I would be low on HP and just peeking around corners nervously trying to make sure that enemies weren't going to get the drop on me. When you manage to finish the level by the skin of your teeth down to your last bullet, barely clinging to life, it's nice. I love a dangerous game, and that tension was actually really exciting to me. I wouldn't mind, personally, being put at more of a disadvantage later on down the line, or even having like a hard mode. Speaking of combat, while I'm on it, it handles like a dream, and it's actually pretty addictive. You really do feel more and more like the badass Exit is, the more used to things that you get. Give me that.
Scared or what?
Nope. Melee weaponry is probably the only part of it that needs a little bit more love, if you ask me.
Where the hell am I?
Daddy!
Currently, it's fun to use them, and sometimes, but it's mostly just fun throwing the hatchet and chucking the shovel in someone's face like a spear. Some other melee weapons feel like they have less of the oomph that guns provide when they fire. And in my opinion, one of the most important tests to pass when it comes to a shooter having satisfying and addictive gameplay is that oomph feeling whenever you're fighting enemies, you know. And for the most part, I would say that Pigface actually really delivers on this front, especially with using...
What's happening?
Get back here! It's one of them! It's one over there!
I love the thump of the silent shotgun ringing off as I pick off unfortunate mass junkies one by one, the AK and the rifles making sick-ass big booms. I just think by comparison that melee combat could use a little bit of that condemned treatment, feeling like, you know, I'm actually fucking hitting somebody with a sledgehammer instead of it kind of feeling like a light little bonk, I guess. But, once again, early access, not like a major problem or anything, you know, at the moment. The atmosphere of Pigface is grimy, bleak, and tetanus coated. You know those games where you can practically smell the mattress puke? That early 2000s being stabbed in the kidneys with a jagged shard of glass in a bedbug infested motel feeling. That's the stuff. Level design is very open, and as I said earlier, there are dozens of ways to approach each mission depending on your loadout and how you want to approach your objectives and what route you want to take into the infiltrating the main structure, you know, of that particular level. You could just charge right in. You could hang back and pick off enemies. You could set up traps with landmines. The idea, I'm sure, is that this becomes increasingly elaborate as more is added and refined. And as satisfied as I've been with the current product, I am really excited to see what the future holds. The same here actually goes for the story. It's a pretty simple one. Doesn't take very much to sum it up. Your character is Exit. Apparently, she is a huge piece of shit whose dark past is catching up to her. You've had a bomb drilled into your skull, and some mysterious people are threatening to detonate it unless you do a lot of work for them. The whole reason that Exit was chosen is because her handlers knew that she will do what it takes to survive, and she really just loves killing.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
It's fun, it works, she's the perfect protagonist for this game. And so, for now, that's really the gist of my thoughts on Pigface. it's a quick recommendation that I honestly just wanted to make on the fly, between two larger reviews here. If you're looking for a fun shooter that's easy to pick up and put down and feels kind of good to play, I can easily recommend it. Especially so if you're into the kind of vibes that it gives off. I've been putting a decent amount of time into this game, and I'm actually really glad that I picked it up, and I can't wait for more. What's available right now is an incredibly solid foundation to build upon, and I have a lot of faith in the developer's vision for this finished product. It's $10 on Steam right now. The price, as I said before, is expected to go up over time as more is added to the overall game. And on top of all that, there's a demo that you can try out for free if you want to go to that route. I give it 30 P90 rounds out of 10 and a hatchet to the sternum. Thank you for watching this quick early access recommendation. Please like and subscribe if you had a good time watching this. And now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go and inject this Skin Freak game directly into my veins, because 'tis the season. GG's.